Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to talk about India's second indigenous COVID vaccine to enter human trials, ZyCoV-D. The vaccine was developed by Cadila Heathcare Ltd or Zydus Cadila, India's fourth leading pharmaceutical global company headquartered in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. The company's global business has strong presence in US, Europe, Latin America and South Africa. On July 3rd, Zydus Cadila announced its vaccine candidate ZyCoV-D for COVID19. It was developed at the Vaccine Technology Center at Ahmedabad. ZyCovD is a DNA vaccine. The DNA or gene taken here is that of SARS Corona Virus2 spike protein called S protein epitope. DNA vaccines are made by inserting the gene of interest into bacterial plasmids. A plasmid is an extrachromosomal circular DNA. It is physically separated from the chromosomal DNA and can replicate independently. So let's see the procedure. First, the gene of interest is integrated with a bacterial plasmid to create the recombinant plasmid. The recombinant plasmid is then transformed into the bacteria. Bacterial multiplication helps in producing multiple copies of the plasmid. The plasmid DNA is then purified from other bacterial impurities. This purified bacterial plasmids makes the DNA vaccine. The vaccine is extensively developed in terms of purity and quality. ZyCoV-D was administered to multiple animal species like rats, mice, guinea pigs, and rabbits. The vaccine was found to elicit strong immune response, and the antibodies produced by the vaccine were able to completely neutralize the virus in the neutralization assay. This indicates the potential of the vaccine. No safety concerns were observed in preclinical toxicology studies too. In rabbits, up to 3 times the intended human dose was found to be safe, well tolerated and immunogenic. Based on these, the team applied for moving to clinical trials, and Drug Controller General of India Dr. V.G. Somani, Central Drug Standard Controls Organization CDSCO, approved the protocol submitted to start the Phase 1 and Phase 2 trials. Drug Controller General of India heads the Indian Drug Regulatory Body, the CDSCO, whose functions include ensuring the quality of the drugs and cosmetics sold in the country, approval of new drugs, and regulating clinical trials. According to sources, Phase 1 clinical trials have started last Wednesday, that is 15 July 2020. And if all goes well, Phase 1 and Phase 2 will conclude by October to November, and thereafter Phase 3 will begin, and the company hopes to hit the market by early 2021. Phase 1 and Phase 2 will be across multiple sites in the country, including many hospitals and medical institutions, and will be conducted in over 1,000 people. No DNA vaccine has yet been approved for human commercial use. But yeah, DNA vaccines have already entered the veterinary markets. 2 licensed vaccines are the ones to protect horses against West Nile virus and one to protect salmons against hematopoietic necrosis virus. Then why are research teams and scientists behind the DNA vaccine? What are the advantages? Yeah, DNA vaccines have the ability to stimulate innate and adaptive immune responses. Another advantage is that it is very safe because plasmid DNA is very stable in biological systems, and this vaccine avoids the use of whole infectious organisms. The third advantage is the ease of manufacturing these vaccines on a very large scale. And the most important advantage is that the DNA vaccine platform can be modified in a couple of weeks in case the virus mutates. So let's hope that the clinical trials will be successful and the vaccine will hit the market soon. And one more interesting and promising vaccine candidate is being developed by Zydus Group's research arm in Italy. To know more about the vaccine, please watch my next video.